stay for this because I've reached the part in this whole like class consciousness part where I'm just filled with the most impotent rage and like I'm talking that white hot I need to sink my teeth into something and scream kind of rage. Because what do you mean that it never had to be this hard for us? Like, what do you mean in other countries they don't have to spend 20% of their paycheck on groceries? What do you mean in other countries everyone can own homes because they're not paying $2,000 a month in rent, or that their mortgages aren't like their entire paycheck? What do you mean that people in China work one job and they don't even work 40 hours and they can easily afford their life? And then I'm over here working 60 hours a week, just me as a single parent, to like barely make ends meet, and I'm penny pinching every single second, and like there's so much of life that my kid misses out on and that I miss out on because of money and like work and no social support net. And you mean to tell me that it didn't have to be like this? They keep us in these chains on purpose, and it never had to be like this. Like, I did everything right. I went to college. I had to drop out of college to take care of my mom when she was sick because, again, no social services, like, no safety nets. My dad worked his whole life and died and left everything to my mom. My mom was disabled, and she lived on credit, and, like, she barely made ends meet, and she did everything she was supposed to. And I did everything I was supposed to, and it just keeps getting worse. It was never supposed to be like this. And I'm so angry that it is. Because what do you mean? I've spent so much of my life working so hard to scrape by, and it never had to be like that. My suffering was at the expense of someone else becoming wealthy because they could. And I am so angry about this. It can't stay like this. It doesn't have to stay like this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like they are waking up, finally. See, I am not laughing about her situation in today's video, but all I'm trying to say is this is giving a sense of you are getting a little bit of a taste of what Black people have felt their entire life. Let's talk about it, y'all. Welcome to my channel. My name is Natkuna Esther. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this lady's words in particular. See, Red Knot. I feel like Red Knot has opened a lot of Americans' eyes. And I know it's been a moment ever since, TikTok got a ban, and then a lot of Americans went to Red Knot, and it was just like a hula la ha ha moment where they were like, oh, you want to give, you are saying the Chinese are stealing our information. Well, let us give the Chinese our information. It was kind of like get back at Trump and Elon Musk, but looks like they learned a lot of things. And you know what's funny? Such reactions, I've not seen them from African Americans. I've seen such reactions from white people a lot. See, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, I need to say this to white people. Honey, you're crying now. How much do you think Black people have cried? See, the thing is, we cannot overlook the financial structure in America. The division that's there is quite big, and clearly more white people live a better and larger, beneficial life than Black people. To see a white woman in a situation where she cannot afford life nicely, and she busts out like this on the internet, it's giving they are waking up. See, I don't remember where I saw it from. I don't know if it was Kamala Harris that said it, but whoever said it said, this Trump generation, this Trump regime, his role is gonna be for billionaires and millionaires. If you are below that, you are going to suffer because it's a rich world where they know no one on the lower level. And it looks like that is exactly what it's turning out to be. Well, first of all, when I see these things, I even get shocked because as an African person, her saying she spends $2,000 on rent alone, as an African, it's giving me a sense of, wow, life must be this expensive in America. Because ladies and gentlemen, $2,000. I know this is gonna sound funny, but $2,000 is what I get at my job for 3 months. You see, $2,000 is what I earn at my job for 3-4 months. 3-4 months? For 3 months. So $2,000 is my salary for 3 months. And that is what an average American spends on rent per month. That is so crazy. If Americans are in a position where they cannot afford a lifestyle, if white people cannot afford it, like, y'all know, I'm not even talking about from a point of view of Black Americans, because I feel like Black Americans, I feel like they've already gone through this and they kind of like used to it, not like used to it that this is our lifestyle, but because they know who is gonna get us out if it is not us. So for her cry, it's more of, oh, now we are in a Trump regime where it cannot help us with social security, like something not, I don't remember what she said. And it gives me a sense of, you know, you are lucky. It's a pity that, yes, for us in Africa, we are suppressed to, not even suppressed, but we are used to the fact that everything that happens in your life is your problem. Nobody's gonna come rescue you to give you what, not whatever, security, not a food, not to whatever. No. You understand what I mean? So for the fact that you pay rent of $2,000 and so you need the government help, and you see you are in a regime of Trump that can help, and of which these benefits were there when we had the Biden administration and the Obama administration. It's hectic out here, and life is about to be more difficult. Y'all understand what I mean? Oh my goodness. And also the realization of people can own houses out there. I feel like a lot of Americans got a shock when they saw that, oh, you know, in China, people have their own houses and technologies there, and you own it. You don't have to pay. See, the thing is, this entire mortgage thing for me, it is a culture shock. I've learned it from the internet, and I find it very weird because in my country, where I come from, you need to pay your house cash. Or if you are going to not pay cash, you're probably going to have like 2 years to pay for it. And after that, it's yours. Y'all, because we don't pay taxes that, oh, I own a house, I need to pay taxes. No, we don't have that. You buy land, it's your land. That's it. The only mortgage payments that you're going to do is like, if I say I want land of 20 million Ugandan shillings, which is approximately $6,000, they will tell me that, okay, you're gonna have to pay $3,000 as a deposit. That's half, and then we're gonna give you 6 months to complete the $3,000. You understand? And after that, it's yours. So to see all this outcry on the internet, people getting shocked, finding out people are living different lives out there, it's crazy for me to watch. It's a culture shock. And also it gives me a sense of, oh my goodness, I didn't know white people go through this, but now I know. Because I thought this is a bad life that Black Americans have been assigned to since day one, from the days of, you know, colonization and slave to the ray. But white people are also experiencing, and I'm not saying that they have not been experiencing this. It's just that I'm thinking to myself, it should be this bad in the Trump administration that white people are feeling poverty. Like for the first time in life, I feel like white people, they feel they are poor. No one is gonna rescue them. Their own person has dumped them. They have nowhere to go. The only place they have is to come to the internet and share their realization of actually they are not coming to rescue us, the people we put in power. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. But from me to you, this is a shocking revelation indeed.